I'm good. I'm recovering. Yeah.
How's your health?
Yeah, good. How is yours? I know you were also a bit under the weather at some
Same.
point.
We are all on same boat.
Oh,
You know, right?
oh,
How it is.
I understand.
Just a second.
It's challenging.
I'll just share a link.
Yeah, sure. I'm just gonna put them down and then I'll come back. Yeah.
Hi, Bhaskar. How are you okay now? Everything fine? Yeah. How is your health? Yeah. I'm not okay. To be honest, I'm not okay. Cold, cough, and you know everything. Yeah, I know. I know.
To 6
I think we
got
should I think we should do a big debate on UK weather.
you know.
Yeah, I know. I know. Because we can't do anything, right? Yeah. Yeah. And
No.
always whenever we hear about this virus, that and this, oh my God, I just feel like I go into a trauma again. Like, oh my God, it's gonna be the same like COVID.
Honestly, one of those periods when UK was under the biggest lockdown. I don't know. Were you here at that time during
Yes.
2019, 20
And when
longest?
we have to go to the university, and because we are mostly lab based, right? So when we have to go to the university, we need to fill in a big form, is how I am, and we need the permission every week. Like we need to apply to go into the lab, and trust me, the lab is so massive, and in the whole lab, one or two people, that's it. And I get so scared, like whenever I hear some noises and stuff, I just feel like, oh my God, what's going to happen to me? If something happens to me, there's no one here. It's so horrible. Yeah.
That's very true. That's
But
very true.
finally we survived, in UK at that moment.
It was very challenging, honestly, in those days. I mean, a lot of doors opened as well. Like being in university, like university went completely off the track, and how casually one little apparently was supposed to be a little virus which became so powerful and it changed absolutely everything.
And we all are shut
Absolutely
down,
everything.
we all are shut down, completely locked
Yeah,
down. Just we were stuck to our
completely.
rooms, and whenever I remember that, oh my God, that shouldn't happen again. Yeah.
It's very unfortunate that many people have just surpassed to another level of life.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it's sad. It's sad.
I think that's when we realized we have to give more importance to our life compared to, thinking of, running behind money, running behind something, education. I just felt like I need to concentrate on myself now. It's time for me, my self-care. I just it
Hmm.
just remind me, like, I need to come into a different zone.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And it was everyone's different zone. Some people actually elevated to the fact that they were giving enough time to the family and they adapted to a lifestyle which they were probably seeking for so long. There was like a lot
Yes. And at least, yeah, and at least in India, we are surrounded by family. And as a students, we are here. Trust me, it's like, I would say, like, we are like, we don't know what's gonna happen to us. It's like completely blanked out. We don't know. It's I like, but some way we survived, and we passed all that wave. And we were struggling. We are not struggling now compared to that situation. We think, today we I
that
have to today I have to go for the shift. I need to wake up. Oh my God. This is what the struggle currently for me is. But I don't know about other people. But at that time is like, oh no, no, it's not meant for me. Yeah.
yeah.
What did you have for lunch?
I had my routine. This is very much my Indian routine. On Sunday, I have dedicated it to chole bhature. There is
Oh,
no way I can skip chole bhature. I am from Delhi, so we really, really love it.
oh. Chole bhature, where is it? In which part they are selling? Are you preparing by yourself, or like, is it just grabbing outside?
Cooked in UK was actually COVID period
Okay.
because that was the only period I wanted to cook. I had time. I had kitchen. Like after that, before that, I never cooked.
I think you might have become a
I
master
was
chef, I think. Am I right?
I wish I was in the definitely during COVID period, but not
Not
anymore.
now.
Now I feel like what am I cooking? Like what? Why does it taste like this?
I know, I know.
My
It,
aloo paratha has the namak in it. Like I'm just so. And then when people ask me like, "Oh, Sylvia, so what have you cooked today? Like, why are you not cooking?" I'm like, I don't have time. They're like, how is that possible? Everybody has 24 hours in life. Where are
yeah, I think I feel like we are meant for work. I feel like sometimes, are we robots? We don't have any personal life. Saturday, Sunday we tire, Saturday, Sunday we just make up our life for, for the next week, coming week. Washing, cleaning, cooking, or planning something for the next week. I feel like we don't have time. To be honest, I just feel like there's no time for me.
and it's very like challenging. Yeah. I don't know
Yeah.
if in India it's like that. I've heard so many people say that the work life balance in India is very like chaotic, very busy and all. I'm like, bro, I don't know how. Is it just yours? But it's definitely in UK as well. Like I remember I used to wake up like 5 a.m. in the morning, 7 a.m. I was running for tube, and then there's like it's like so chaotic. Like everyone's aiming to get to work, and then by the time I would return home is actually 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, and being solo in this
And
country,
trust.
it's like you're doing A to Z everything. Weekend,
Yes.
Saturday, you want to do your laundry. Sunday, you want to relax, and then Monday, you're back at it. And I'm like, oh my god! And ever since everybody has gone like this, work from home, the
Yeah.
job market is gone somewhere, like in some different continent or something. I don't know what's
Yeah,
happening
that's
because
true. That's true.
trying everything. Now we have time, but we don't have work.
That's true.
It's
You know,
somewhere like that
when
too.
we are thinking of how can we keep ourselves busy? Yeah.
Now it's that, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, like, I feel like, the environment in India, for me I personally feel India is totally a different, and whereas UK is totally different. The way of
Yeah,
life, the way of living life, the way of you plan, you have to plan everything. If you don't plan, you can't do anything, because you're by yourself. So I just feel like
true.
we every day it's like a fight for me. I used to feel personally, Like, oh my god, I have to do this, oh my god, I have to do that. It's like, m- like the sleep is less for me, but thinking of other things is too much. How can I go tomorrow? And we have to be punctual, right? If it is 9 o'clock, you should be sharp 9 there. But sorry, but in my company, if you see, like where I was working, they come at by 8 9. I don't 8 o'clock. If it is 9, they come at 8 o'clock. Every time I feel like, is I'm late. I don't know how they manage to do it, but they are local people. I think they're used to it. But whereas we 9 means okay, 9 o'clock. I think we are a bit just relaxed or something. I don't know. We just feel like, okay, we are just okay. Let's go. We just push ourselves, but not to an extent. I think they have the well planned what they are gonna do. That's what I feel difference.
I don't know what was the age. I think the age and the experience also matters. I mean, I don't know what's the age criteria you're working with. The people I was working with, I had like various kind of people, but obviously, if somebody who's like 56 years old and has come out of the COVID period, I'm pretty sure COVID period would have been very like tight for that person to be
Yeah,
like comfortable or like adjust into, because they want to bounce back to their actual routine which they were working on for like a very long period of time. And
yeah,
then we
yeah.
were like we're like lazy ass.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. We just feel okay. 9 o'clock. Okay, I'll be there by 9. By the time we plan and go, it'll be 9:30.
Dude, mine is 10. I can't aim for it. Every time I say I have to be somewhere, ever since COVID, every time I say I have to be somewhere, it's not very nice to
Sharp 9.
like cool.
Sharp 9.
Yeah, I'm like I'll be there, but I leave
Yeah,
9 o'clock. It's
yeah,
sad.
that's true. Sharp 9, we'll have a meeting. We have to log in, but people will join 5 minutes before. 9 minutes, 5 minutes before they join, and they wait. I feel like, oh my god, this I can't.
But is it really like work from home mainly, or you have to be in a workplace?
Currently, like I can work like 3 days or 2 days work from home, and remaining I have to be on site. So yeah.
Women, you're kidding.
I know. I can see your face.
I have
It's
to report it
you
anyway.
know
That my nature of work is like that.
I struggled a lot to come to that state. I have to I have to literally fight so much. Want to move into that project. I want to go into that project. It's like struggle. It's like a struggle. Every time fight with my manager. I want to move into that project because that is only the project which 2 days, it's like, kind of computer based we can do. So I was like, I was back. My everyone keeps their.
What project are you on?
I'm working with clinical data right now.
Clinical data.
So yeah, kind of
That's
flexible
nice.
now. Yeah. And
Ah, flexible, huh?
see, you're jealous. Now I can.
I'm never jealous. I love people enjoying their workspace. But I hated only one friend of mine.
Uh-huh. Ah, okay.
She's going to be like,
You
she
can
is
share
going
her
to
this.
hate me, but
You can.
this woman,
You can share
this
her this
woman used
link.
to wake up. I will surely. This woman used to wake up 5 o'clock in the morning,
Uh-huh.
do her whatever,
Okay.
whatever. Take
Uh-huh.
help of take help of AI, get her task completed, and sleep throughout the day. And I used
Oh
to
my
be
God.
like, bro, why?
Listen, refer me to that job now, please.
Data analysis.
You know, AI, artificial intelligence. I will hire a robo also for that to do.
Really?
Yeah,
God.
I'll ask, who are manufacturing the robots. Elon Musk or someone. I'll just call them. Can you manufacture a robot personally for me who can understand everything and do everything for myself? I'll be lying on the bed.
My God, I don't think so, Shri. That's a very healthy habit to. Like I feel like एक छोटा सा AI has gone has taken a good space in the industry.
That's true. Everything is.
And the vacuums are AI. It's just like, come on. And one way people were like moving.
Recently what happened? One of my friend bought a house. She recently bought a house,
Yeah.
and we went to her house. Okay, she invited us, so we all went. Trust me, everything is like, it has the locks have fingerprint, and the vacuum, the cleaner is, the cleaning thing is, it's like robo. That is, she just set a program every, I think it automatically starts by 7 o'clock. It just goes and hoovers everything. It's automatically does. And washing machine also, she turns on her, she uses her mobile. I was like, is this house is a normal house, or like it is a fifth generation house? Because everything she's just saying, oh, do this, it automatically doing. I was like, oh my god, this is something. And I asked, where is your privacy then? Where is your privacy? Somebody is in her house, everywhere you have CC cameras, and she can log in and see, into her phone. Okay, in each every room, in every room she has. I said, did you keep anything in bedrooms as well? So it's, yeah.
I used to like test it.
I
Talk to
know.
me, talk to me in this. Tell me a lame joke. Tell me a funny joke. It was fun. But then, one night, I was actually awake 3 o'clock at night, and
Uh-huh.
this Alexa goes like, to do, to do,
To
and
do
I'm like,
what to do.
yeah. I was like, yo, what's that? Listen to me. Why are you listening to me?
No, I just feel like, technology is very good. I'm not denying for that. But I think as we are going into technology, we are losing our privacy. That's what I feel. Because recently I came
Yeah.
across a case, like, when I'm going through, and then she said, like, she was searching in Amazon, when she has, like, she's a pregnant actually, 3 years, when she's pregnant at 3 months, she started searching a product related to that. Okay, and every week it tells her, you reached 36, I think 36 months, or 9 months, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, you need to use this, you need to use that. And she was like, oh my god, what is this? I myself don't know how many weeks I am. Look at the, technology. Amazon, it's sending me, I need to buy, recommending me to buy this product. That means there's somebody who is continuously taking, like, constantly taking care of my, constantly thinking of me. And where is my personal space? Don't I have my personal space? And she was like, oh my god, this is not gonna, this is not something which I'm looking for. And then she goes and says, Sri, I just felt like terrified, because I, like, my partner doesn't stay here, stays away. And what if something goes wrong
Yeah.
to me? So I just felt like,
Yeah.
at one point I felt like, technology is good, but sometimes I just feel like there's no privacy for my life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
honestly, it's a very concerning thing. I mean, I used to find it like some superstitious, just like people saying or like trying to prove something for the sake of,
Yeah.
um,
Yeah. Yeah.
take care of you. I mean, I don't want that.
It's.
I want to be in a proper, legit
Yeah.
way. Like, come on, stop being that way. It's so scary, like cyber crimes and then hackers and all
Yeah.
that. I mean, somebody is like at a very powerful position, I think it's very scary for them too.
Yeah, that's
I mean, they can have bodyguards who can protect them and stuff, but technology being in such a sense which
mm,
is good for it. I don't know, it's interesting,
yeah, that's true.
honestly, and it's good that people are kind of awakening.
Yeah, yeah. At least,
I would say.
we are realizing, oh no, we are, technology is okay, but, the long run, I think we are losing something.
Don't know if I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, obviously, I was gonna say something nice, but I completely. As soon as I drank water, I forgot. Sorry
Like
about that.
dementia, you drink water, you forget everything. Hmm.
I've
Oh,
actually in winters
mm-mm.
because some of the heating and all that. The body,
Big hydrate. Yeah.
yeah. So I'm like
I
funny,
know, I know, I know.
funny because not
Uh-huh.
sense. I was my mom is sort of like your parents were like have water, have salt in it, have warm, just have little bit of it. I mean, little bit of it is okay. Like my mom always used to give me this much quantity
Oh,
of water because she knew I'm like very fussy about warm water. Now when I fell
uh-huh.
sick, I stopped like I couldn't refrain myself from heating up that kettle. I had to purchase a kettle. I was like walking like a zombie
Ah.
at zero 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 mile per hour. And
Yeah.
like aiming for kettle, and my partner is like, okay, well, what a beautiful kettle you bought, Sylvia. Are
Huh?
you even gonna drink it?
We just bring
Just to prove I drank only
we,
few days.
yeah, I know, we girls like to have, like, fancy, kind of, very fancy things, but we are very lazy to use them. No, that's what, if you see my kettle, when you turn on the kettle, it gives you a blue color light, water will be, I'll,
My God!
yeah, whenever I feel like, because the water forms like, lime, right? I just feel like, oh my god, my kettle is getting like dirty, I don't want to use it. If I show you, you'll be like, oh my god, when you turn on it, it just blue color, and the bubbles boil, right? You just see, like, bubbles are coming out of it, and it is like a kind of bluish. I just feel like, oh my god. And I felt like, no, I don't want to use this, because it's getting spoiled.
Yeah, yeah. I have a shared accommodation. So in my accommodation, as we know, like sometimes landlords don't really
Yeah, I know.
provide proper
Yeah,
kettle. I wasn't really happy about it because when I was in a student lifestyle, I was like,
yeah,
cool, forget it, just slide
yeah.
through, just the small things. But then when I got out of that student lifestyle, I was like so much very particular about many
Mhm.
things, many
Yeah.
things. Like I a kettle has played a very later role
I know.
in my
When
life.
whenever we have cold and all, it plays a major, major, major role for us. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Yes. Let's not, like, we'll come to one point. When we like, I'll ask few questions about, India and your student life. Okay. And how was the university? Let's go into something serious. Okay. Okay.
Serious.
Yeah, we'll go serious now. We'll be very serious now. No.
My serious.
No, this is not the serious.
Okay. I'll be very, very.
No, no. I don't want to be like a robo. I don't like that. I don't like that formality. I hate it. Being like whenever you are here, you have to be very polite. Thank you. Good morning. How are you? But in reality, I feel like mm, this is not made for me. I'm sorry for everything. I'm sorry. I'm thank you. Thank you. How are you? Good morning. I feel like I
Oh, bro. I
I feel like I'm another Alexa.
the,
I feel like
the place where I work.
I feel like another Alexa of
I
6.0, not 5.0, 6.0. Alexa of 6.0 version. Hello. Good morning.
my God, can you
Hello.
hello?
Good morning. How are you? How is your day? I'm so sorry. Thank you. Look at me. And people feel like, sometimes I'm very rude. I just go, just open my laptop, tick, 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 tick. But all people will be like, hello, how are you? I just feel like, no. Yeah, yeah, good morning, good morning.
Like,
You know, automatically, I just wake up. Oh, I need to act now. Oh, good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. After that, I feel like, अरे यार, what is this? मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ? Or something.
my here is a similar situation. Siddharth is new. Like he's not really new, but he's fresh from India
Yeah.
right now, and like just focus about work. Like he has people who are more. I mean, just more consistent in it. Like tell you, there was a someone else aside my not my LLM. Sorry, I was given a job and I was moved to Birmingham for a bit because actually I have to walk in and I have to say hello. You alright?
You're
You're okay?
okay.
You're okay.
I'm okay. I'm
He's like,
okay.
I want to sit down at my desk. I want to do my after I before. I'm like,
No, I don't think we can be. I think it's like totally, I think totally a different environment and a culture. A culture shift is something like, I just feel like a culture shift is sometimes is like, getting used to it. You just feel like you're losing yourself sometimes. But that is how we have to, get accommodated. There's no option for us. And then I just feel like I'm losing myself. In India, when we go, we just shout, we just scream, whatever we feel like we express. But if you do the same thing here, they just treat you like, oh, there's something wrong with this girl.
you're not acting in
Yeah.
a certain way. But I mean, obviously obliged to do that. But I think it's still politeness. So I like it. I just enjoy being like hello. You have no idea. I have various ways of saying hello to people. I have various ways of saying okay, bye.
Bye. Bye.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
no.
keeps it
Bye.
polite.
Bye. And in India, we just say bye bye, bye bye when we feel. But here, every day, you need to say like,
Yeah,
you
here you have to say it same tone every
know,
time. Every time.
bye, bye.
If your tone changes, they go worried. They're like, oh my god, are you okay?
Are you
Is
okay?
everything alright? Talking, can you please?
Whenever people ask me this question, are you okay? I just feel like, is something wrong with me? Is I'm not looking right? It just triggers me that. But
It
I
happens.
think it's one of the question usually they ask, how are you? Are you okay? I think first when I started, when people ask me, are you okay? I was like, oh my god, what is wrong with me? Is I'm not okay. By looking at my face, I just used to feel. But after that, I thought it okay. It's a culture. ask people asking that question. Yeah. Finally, let me ask you one question. How are you feeling in UK?
I feel very me.
Let's be very
I,
polite.
yeah,
One Indian, Indian's way of style, and other local kind of way of expressing. Two expressions we'll see. How are you? How is UK? Okay.
I did in UK. In UK. So it's been 8 years I've spent in UK continuously, and before this, sometime just as a very minor child I used to, and then uh, the accent and everything, and my mom and dad used to be like, I don't know how do you hear them, like they talk like, how do you hear them? Because it's like I'm supposed to hear them.
you know, that buzzing sound. Yeah. Yeah.
Here I have also worked.
Yeah.
I can't understand. I used to talk to my ex. Something happened. Can't
Yeah, I
hear.
know. I
Can't
know.
understand. Then it's not you. It's
That's
them.
true. That's true.
The work's got.
We are not used to that tone of the tone. We are used to loud. I think we are used to bass. The bass what we are is different, I think.
Bro, in school, you know how
Yeah.
in India, when you're go through that
Yeah.
attendance thing, like is this person, yes ma'am, this person present, that ma'am. So you're supposed to say
Yeah.
it loud. If you don't say it loud, the
Teacher don't
was like,
understand.
oh, so
Teacher
you
put absent.
have a breakfast. Yeah, she actually gets upset, offended for
Yeah.
some.
No. Got it. What's going on? Are you okay? What's wrong with you?
Bro,
No.
I think we have
We are hyper. People feel that
like
we are
cool, bro.
hyper. We are hyper.
Yeah, yeah, but we're not. We're
We
just
are
like
normal.
built in like that. अच्छा रहा है बचपन से, we just had very good spices, a very balanced diet, which
Too much
has
salt.
activated a lot of us already.
Too much salt already in our body.
Yeah.
One thing, one of my friend told me the British salt. I think 1 pound you get in Tesco. I think it's 1 kg, or I don't know how many grams it is. The red one. Do you remember that? That they use for year. It comes more than a year. But
Saying that test- Are you saying that testing was like in a way that it goes
yeah,
for a
it
year?
is used for a year. They use for 1 year that salt or more. I was like, man, I finished it in 2 months. That's it. My salt consumption is, and they were like, you should have a mine, salt mine. You should have a salt mine. I,
Cool, cool. I'll make money. we are
I was like, okay,
able to make.
I was like, okay, I need to find a partner who has a salt mind. Is that the way? Obviously.
I mean, you can tell her maybe you have some better resources, to pitch
Yeah.
in.
Now I need to post. I need a boyfriend who has a salt mine. Salt mining. We'll work together. Yeah, we'll work together. Finally. Salt. It just, yeah. you know,
She didn't
you need
know.
to you need to use ocean water for cooking. That's it. Finish. No need salt.
But that also goes through some
Yeah, that's
process,
what.
na?
That process
मतलब,
only we need to find a partner for that.
कोई नहीं श्री next is iodine salt calcium वाली add टाटा नमक.
We'll add whatever. We need to add which suppresses our hyper levels, so that Indians intakes salt goes down.
I don't think so. Anyone, no, salt intake will not go down in India.
No way.
India is.
I don't. All mine finish
Hmm.
also we need salt. All mining finishes also we need salt. Will some way produce salt by some means.
मिट्टी में भी salt है.
Sea salt, mitti
मुझे
salt everywhere. After all, our sweat, our
salt is
sweat also salt.
Himalayan salt.
Huh. That's
Yeah,
true.
salt is
This.
everywhere. I am very curious, like how see important. And if salt is not there, then
I,
I
I
can't
can't
believe it.
eat. I
You know.
can't eat if salt is less. I can't eat. I don't feel the taste. If salt is less, I don't feel the taste. How aromatic is the food? How tasty? How
Yeah.
delicious is food? But when salt is added, that's a different level of taste I have. Hmm.
Every ingredient, every masala and all that, but salt is in
Yeah, that's true.
the paratha was being very spicy initially, and if I
Uh
choose
huh.
not to put a salt, it tastes so bland. मेरी सारी मेहनत is
Yeah,
gone just
that's
because
true.
of
That's
salt.
true.
Like
You feel like, oh, blunt. The food is blunt. I don't feel like, I can't consume. I just feel, no, yeah, it's not made for me.
no,
No.
true.
Yeah.
So you tell me about your study. What have you been doing? What are you up to? When did you come to UK? And what's your journey been like?
See, I came in 2019. Okay, and then it was like I just came, and I was like just getting used to it. I'm just getting used to it. And after that, within 3 months, they said lockdown in March. I was like, what? And I felt like, Selvi, to be honest, till today, I feel like, let me go back. Let me pack my bags and go back to India. Let me pack my bags and go back to India. Till today, whenever I feel like this climate and all, I just feel like, I'll go back to India. I'll go back to India. This is my situation, but I try to push myself. No, I need to finish. I need to do. That's my situation. But when I came here, like I came on PhD, it's not like research or masters also. And it's a funded project. It's a funded project. And the same time, Brexit, due to Brexit, Europe Union and UK got separated, you know that, right? So because of that, Europeans stopped the funding to UK project, the project I'm working. And it is COVID time. I did not do anything. And by some means, I was just like, I was like, should I go back or do something? And then at the same time, AstraZeneca is the something, working on the COVID vaccine, right? That time they wanted to develop the vaccine and all. So I Then I applied for that, like, basically the field is the same. So then they wanted people, so they hired me. Then I was like, we all were like, we are working, but we all were like in a big dilemma what we are working for also. Because we know that, like, it's all like chaotic. If one day news comes, 10,000 people died, million people died. The news we see, we are just like, oh my God, what is going to happen next day? Already shut down, everywhere shut down. And we can't, we are friends. If I work today, tomorrow I should not work, and I need to be isolated for 7 days and then come.
Take care of it, or
Food, they, because we are working, we used to work night shifts, morning. We used to work 18 hours a day, 18 hours, continuous 18 hours. And it sometimes we used to start 8 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the morning, and we finishes at 8 or 9, 10 in the evening. Trust me, it was like, we all of us used to like sit in our chairs and just close our eyes, but we can't sleep. Because we can't sleep, because we are already exhausted, we just rest, that's it. We just keep our head, we just try to make ourselves comfortable, that's it. But by the time we reach our home, it used to be almost all a day, continuous day working. Yeah, but yeah, but for that we got recognition, and we got medals and stuff. We just feel like, okay, we did something for the country. They recognized us. One thing I appreciate here, if you do something, you get a recognition. But whereas in India, I feel like that is not the case. Hello. Hello. Whoever is online, they can just chat, text. Hi. I think you lost your connection. I think there's an issue with your network, I guess. Yeah, can you hear me? Hi, can you hear me? Hello. I think you're having a network issue. I can hear you, but your video is paused. Hello, Bobby. How are you? How are you doing? Hi, how are you? Let's read some messages. Hi, madam. Introduce your friend. Yeah, introducing my friend. She is Sylvie, and she came as a student to UK. And స్టూడెంట్ లాగా వచ్చింది. ఇప్పుడేమో తను జాబ్ కూడా చేస్తుంది. అండ్ షీఈస్ అన్ ఎంటర్ప్రెన్యూర్ యాజ్ వెల్. సో తనకి ఇన్వెస్టర్స్ ఉన్నారు. షీ వర్క్స్ విత్ లాట్ ఆఫ్ ఇన్వెస్టర్స్.
hi.
Hi, hi, you're back.
I'm back. I was
I'm
just, I
back,
was, I
back.
just like, when I was like, yo, how come I didn't share this link yet? So I was like, let me just share it quickly, very quickly, very quickly. So I just shared it. I was like, probably now she is gonna start spilling some important beans about her work culture instead of, yeah, this is good. I don't think so many people know about you as well, she.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then, like, one more thing, like, we'll come to the point, like, when you came as a student to UK, what is your
Okay,
experience?
split
I
back to
think,
me.
I think, I
My,
think,
go on, go on.
I think yours may not be the situation as people come from directly from India, because you already studied in UK and you are here. I think it would have been like smooth. That's what I think. Am I right?
For me the excitement was smooth, but the step was huge because I've been probably juggling between two different cultures and two different study and the
Yeah.
environmental settings for like a lot of time, let's say from
Yeah.
my childhood. Like it was a huge jump for me to live for some time without my father, because my father was already in UK. He was trying to establish something. And then when I moved to UK, um as a child, it was like a drastic change for me at that time.
Mm-hmm.
Because obviously I also got bullied here when I was little. I never knew
Yeah.
the definition of bullying and all that. And then it was a lot of shifting, moving going on. When I went to India, India felt like very new, because being new in a sense, as in they thought that I'm very like I'm gonna act funny. Like they thought that I'm gonna
Yeah.
be like super, like
Yeah.
like Madam Miss Know It All.
Yeah.
But no, that was not the case. I was very naive. I was trying to make friends at that time, and that was the most difficult period where I couldn't actually make proper friend. Like who could I could say like, oh, this is my class fifth or sixth wala friend. Like I have friend
Okay.
from LKG, UKG, but that too we stopped talking because technology wasn't playing a great role. I mean,
Yeah.
parents being parents, which was good at that time. Now I understand
Mm.
why they were like that. And
Yeah.
when I moved to UK, I was very scared at one point. I didn't know money, I didn't know finance, I didn't know how to spend, and I didn't know how to save. And I yet
Yeah.
struggled sometimes, because these are the things which parents or like school should teach in a very young age, not to hide money but to actually show money and tell them the importance. So this is this denomination, this values this much.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Things
Exactly.
things were like very different for me. I broke off in my first year itself. I was like, I don't want to take this pressure of money. I want to earn myself. And that actually happened, but I didn't earn too
Yeah.
much.
I know, I know, I know. And culture wise, I think there's a drastic change. That's what I feel. Like when you come from, it's like, when you come from, you are surrounded by your family members and you have somebody to talk to you all the time where you can share, everything. But whereas in UK, I just feel like, we are by ourselves and we don't have like proper people like, with whom we can share everything. If you want to share some, we are like, people like we need a bond, we need a bond to share something. I don't think we'll just end up in, speaking to random people and share everything. If I think that's how I might be, but not everyone, I don't know. But I just feel like when we have a connection, that's when where we can share what we are feeling, what is our emotions, expressions, what we experience. I think here it is very difficult to make such kind of connections. So that is one of the thing I felt like, so that makes, I think, as when you come from India, you feel depressed, you don't have anybody to talk, what you feel, how you're feeling. And moreover, India is very smooth life, whereas if you see everybody, everybody speaks to you and you can express yourself, it's not like, you have to, pretend yourself. I just feel here, even if we are crying, you can't express your, you can't cry, you have to pretend like, you're okay, you know you can't. I just feel like we have to hide our emotions, whereas in India you can burst out, that's what I think, that's a major cultural difference I felt when I moved to UK.
I mean, in India, when we are waking up, sleeping under the same roof of our elders' parents,
Yeah.
it's a very different impact than when we are let out loose and we are doing what we are doing. And then um, the routine shifts. That's a challenge. Somebody is in bhakti and satsang and all that, I think this phase is a challenge, because you are
Yes.
stepped out of that
Comfort zone.
protection, that sheet, that comfort zone, and then you are
Yeah.
like new, you're a new version, and it's time to not, I would say that it's a test that you need to pass, but I think it's some situations which you need to see with the naked eye.
Yes,
And you
that's
can't just crawl back to the cave and be like, no, mama, I need help. This is time where
yeah.
you're gearing up yourself and you're like, bro, it's time. Pick up the armors and go. No
Yeah,
turning
that's
back. I mean, we are not performing good right now. We can see, but how are we gonna conceal it and actually start performing best? Is a big,
yeah.
big, big, big move, bro. Big
That
move. For me, it was a big challenge, big move. I'm a single child as well, so
yeah.
I don't even have a elder brother or sister who I can, confine to and be like, yo, I'm struggling here. Can you look into it? No, it
Yeah.
was all
No.
figuring it out myself.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. We don't feel at all,
A
we
lot
don't
of
feel at all. I think we are
love
okay,
it. Like,
as long as we are surviving whatever we do, I think we are fine. Basically, I don't like feel like, we are, no, I can't do this. But I feel like we are very determined, we are very determined to some things. I just feel like if we know it's a fight for us all the time, as a students, when we come, we have to do our part-time jobs, we have to take care of our studies, we have to do our assignments. In India, that's not the case. Mama, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock prepares the box, and she keeps study. Papa will, oh, come on, I'll drop you off in the college, and they drops. And when you go to college, your teachers are so polite. Yes, they are so friendly. You have a group of friends of your same mindset. You just make groups. You just enjoy that. Whereas here, you're by yourself. You need to develop, completely. It's like you're building yourself again. I just felt like I'm a baby. I'm a small kid, just born, and I'm trying to, you know we eat, as we eat with hands. The food
mm,
the food we consume is different. The food
mm.
culture is different. Everything, the way we dress is different. And I felt like it's like totally your I felt like I'm a baby. I'm just a baby.
Yeah.
I'm just born,
I
and I'm
mean,
just you know
you can feel that the most when we actually fall sick here,
I
especially
cried
here.
many times, trust me.
Yeah, that, that is the moment when you are like, it's the fuck, man. Now, sick as well, to pick up ourselves as well, to hit the work as well, cook as well, eat as well, live as well, and just not even show. That is the moment when your body. My friend actually told me, Sylvia, the way. So I'm in a very always in a hyper mode. Like
Yeah.
if I've started something, I'll keep
Mm.
on doing it until I feel like that's it, achieved, or like no, I'm not doing it anymore. And then they were
Yeah.
like, Sylvia, this is a very very wrong way of living because
Yeah.
you're not listening to your body. When you will fall sick, when we fall sick, and then when body, as I said to you, like I was walking in a 0.08 miles.
Yeah,
I
I
couldn't
know, I
even
know.
walk.
I
That was
think,
the moment I was like, no, bro,
yeah. And
intense.
one more thing, like, when I started my university, I used to stay to walk to take the bus. I need to walk 20 minutes. 20 minutes I need to walk to take the bus. So, but
Yeah.
in India, that's not the case. You have the bus, just walk, just come down the steps and walk 2 minutes, you have the bus stop. And in that
India में तो
cold,
bro, I doubt lot of people, lot of culture. Like, the thing about India is that not everyone's very convenient or like used to take public transport, right?
yeah,
For them, some people are like very fond of just having that driver dropping off, or like parents
yeah,
dropping off, or like having a private vehicle. Here, it's like so grounded. Like you run,
you have to
you
run.
run for the bus.
And if I see, like, oh my god, I need to spend, if I see a taxi, it is 10 pounds, and I'm like, oh no, man, 10 pounds, like, I can use this for something else. you know it's so expensive as well, like, you just feel like, oh my god, today I'll book a Uber and go. But when you see the cost of the Uber, I just feel like, okay, 20 minutes, okay, let me walk. Going and coming, I used to walk 40 minutes. But in my lifetime, that's the first time I felt like it's not for me. But every day I have to do
Yeah.
that. I can't give up. So I used to go. I have to go to the university. So I just keep moving, moving. That's it. And my father used to drop me in the morning. So he wakes me up. He drops me off. My mom prepares the breakfast. She prepares lunch. She prepare everything. She keeps my box ready. Everything.
I
Yeah.
love that feeling. I don't know if I'm stuck on the screen right now or something, but you need to tell me because somebody tried to call me.
I
And
think it's black screen. It's
Acha.
completely
I
dark.
think I'll have to join back again because
For
I don't
sure.
know why is this YouTube is like that sometimes.
Hi Vijay, how are you? Hi Bobby, how are you? Hi Lalita sister, how are you? Oh, you're back.
Hi. I mean,
It's
somebody just played my favorite song of Bruno Mars lately. You know, when if the world is ending, I'm gonna be next to you. Like, hey! And
I
they're
know.
actually singing. You know, right now when they're cleaning, they're all are singing right now.
Is it?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
should
yeah.
sing a song then.
You bro, not right now, not right now, not right now.
Not right now.
Later
Not right.
on.
This is not now. This is not now. This is not the time.
No auto tune for me. I need auto tune sometimes.
So, how was
That's
your
it.
day today?
My day was extremely interesting. I woke up. I slept quite late. I was working on Shopify, and like I've been trying to work on a few ventures,
Mm-hmm.
and I've been trying to pick up myself.
Mm-hmm.
The energy today I really feel is very amazing. Like internally, I'm very recharged, and then I'm very focused. I'm loving it. I opened my book. I started
Mm-hmm.
studying company law as well, and then like it was the work. There were investors here, so we had a
Mm-hmm.
word with them. I feel like now I'm stepping in big shoes, and like I'm doing big things, and
Yeah.
it's good. It's, it was very productive, and I when I heard this morning that I'm gonna be speaking to you,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, yo, I am so delighted. I think right before joining the call, I texted my mom. I was like, Mom, I'm gonna be on a podcast today, and she was like, hmm. I was
No.
like, what? Hmm.
Nah.
Hmm? She's like, what have you done? Mom, and please
Mom.
cherish. It's an
Mom.
achievement.
You should say, Mom, I studied in India. Mom, I studied in UK. Huh? I'm struggling. I'm doing my job now. I have got so many investors. Huh? What not? What not?
My love, if I say that at the end of the day, I don't know if you understand. I am Bania. I'm Gupta. She's gonna straight away come to the back. Yes,
You know,
because I was on there.
whatever you achieve in front of mothers, they just feel like you're nothing, this, oh, what is there in this? Nothing. It's just simple thing. I just feel like, Mama, you know how much we need to struggle to get this? And she'll be like, okay, like, we also did that time. I was like, okay, that time, 1990s, 80s, that is the different. This is different. This is a competitive thing, ma. This is competition. This world is competitive. That time, no competition. You can do whatever you want that time.
Yeah. I also have this kind of debates with my dad. Not
Mm-hmm.
going to lie to you. Every time, same thing. But my dad always, returned back and said, Sylvia, it seems like that. But in those days, imagine right now you can actually track maybe like what's the competition, how many applicants are there. You may not know their potential, but imagine at that time we were not even exposed to that bit of an information. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
Dad, isn't it good that you were not even exposed to that bit of an information, because it never increased that inferior in anybody, that you know that they can see now and then get exposed to it. He was like, no,
Yeah. Yeah.
no, you have no idea. Everyone's inferior level is high at the peak at the time at their level.
Yeah.
It just focus on you and just get it done with it. So
Yeah.
I am very happy that maybe we haven't spent so much time at home being a child.
Yeah.
We have at least remarked that place that we can hold any kind of conversation in terms of lifestyle, or maybe just how to have a brain, like working in, like staying focused.
Yeah. That's true.
So
That's
I
true.
really like that. I really, really like that. In at least in Indian culture, they have their own ways, their dadi ways, their nani ways to tell like how to work it out, how not to work it out. So pretty.
And another thing, they tell you, you have to dress up like this for this. This function, you need to dress
Yeah.
up like this. You need to eat like this. You need to do this. You need to. I just feel like, we are just child. We just feel like we are still childish. We are like kids. But here, when you come, like, you are just completely different. You know, you feel like you are the master for your life.
We feel like it, but in reality, we are just
Yeah.
like a worker very
Yeah.
soon.
Yeah.
Uh, so trying everything and anything.
Yeah. I think
So
we'll
you tell me. I mean, you were most exposed to the most challenging environment during the COVID period, as you said that you were working and then you were supposed to isolate. I think that's a challenge. You know,
It's,
they shut down our university for a bit, and we were like, how are we gonna perform?
we
How
were
are we
like,
gonna do?
I think we were like completely, we don't know what we are doing also. And we don't know what is, we don't have any goal. We don't have anything. We are just working for what we don't know. It's completely a question mark. We don't know whether we'll be a success or we are going to be failure, but we have to do. There's no option. Either do or die. That's the situation, because whole world is dying. If you do something,
Yeah.
the world is going to save, or else the whole world will be dying. So we were like, just rushing. And we can't see our friends. Our situation is like, I'll tell you one situation at the end, like how we felt like, when this tragic has happened, how it is. See, they're also correct from their point of view, but I just felt like we are not humans at that time of point. We are working in a batches. There is a group A, we are labeled as A, B, C, D. Okay, we are group A, B, C, D. Okay, and if group A works today, group A will not work for 7 days. Group A will be isolated for 7 days, and group B will work. Once group B works done, they will be isolated for 7 days. And once they feel that there is no symptoms of COVID, that's when the team A has to come. And if they feel like before we come to the place where we have to work, we need to sign a form that I did not have any COVID symptoms for the past 7 days. And I need to say that, like, I don't have any COVID symptoms. I don't feel like, I have to fill in a form. Like, I just feel like I'm applying for more than 3 4 universities. I did not fill in those many questions, or like that much level of questions or something. But when we have to work, we have to fill in so many questions.
Yeah.
And at that point, if you are sick, you are not supposed to allow enter into the lab. And I'll be in my own room. I'll be working in my own room. There won't be anybody except me, but they can see me we have a surveillance cameras. Actually, there are 10 rooms. Okay, in 10 rooms, 10 people will be working in 10 different rooms, and there is one person who monitors us, how we are feeling, how are we working. That's it. When you're on your own, just working for 18 hours without seeing anyone outside, imagine what kind of trauma you'll be going through. Just trust me. I just feel like, there is no life, man. There's nothing. I just felt like, you know it's like completely, I feel like I'm in a trauma state. Because I can
Mm.
see, every day when we stopped seeing the news. Trust me, we just got panic and we stopped seeing news. Completely stopped seeing news because we are getting panic, and we are not able to focus because people are dying, and we are not able to focus on our work. And we worked almost all 18 hours in a day. In a day, we used to work 18 hours, and it used to be sometimes nights, and we don't see what is how the climate outside also. That's how all the scientists have been working. But in reality, that's a success. That, I feel like it's a proud moment because we all worked that time. Now there is a vaccine, and we can say proudly this is a lifetime achievement, I would say, because it will be there for us for lifetime. We did work that period and we were able to save. No army, trust me, that time army people were just army was helping us. No other people were there. Just British army people were helping us. And they don't know, what is mask. They don't know what is mask. They don't know what is PPE, how to wear it, how to handle a sample. They don't know anything. We just feel like, why, because they are army people, they were using them. but they don't know the precautions, you know. They're okay, you know, they're fine. They just say like, you know, this is our duty to do. And trust me, we just felt like, you know, they used to come and give the box outside, you know. They used to leave outside of the door, and once they left the box for us to eat lunch or anything, and then we have a mic, you know, where they say your food has been delivered, you can grab it. Once we eat it, and we can't even keep it in a, you know, normal way. We have to pack it in such a way that nobody can touch it. And it is like, you know, because we are working inside the lab, because it's all live viruses we are working, so that will be incinerated. That means they use their gloves, take it, and whatever we eat, that will be burnt. It will not even be disposed. Okay. And then we were like completely like, you know, we are like, if something happens to us, we have signed a form that our bodies will not be given to our families, you know. We signed it, trust me. You know, they will not even show to my parents if something happens to me while working on a COVID vaccine. I have to sign a form stating that I'm happy to work, and if something happens to me and if I die, my body, I'm happy that it can directly burnt into ash, and I'm happy for my parents not to see, you know. That's a consent form we have to sign. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Maybe you
Now
have
I know why you can't hear me, because they were playing loud music and I muted myself. And I was like worried all this time that, okay, maybe they're getting disturbances. Anyway, I mean, I was saying that what I picked up from this is that another
Yeah,
consent form. I mean, you're looking at the it has got some information in it which says
that's it.
that's it. And then you're like, and then you're not, I mean, technically it's like that, isn't it? Like you wouldn't be able, like, it's intense. You're not meeting people outside, you're isolating after that, and then you're not wanting to watch news. You don't know what is the goal, your purpose, and the working on. You're happy that you're working on in that moment. I mean, you've it's hats off to you in a way that you've actually achieved, and given us a lot,
Yeah,
Shri.
I just
Maybe
feel
your
that like,
contribution not come to a surface in terms of as it should have, but I'm very delighted, and I feel very privileged to speak to you about it, and somebody who has worked for us actually
no, no, no. We just felt like
somewhere.
we felt at the point when we achieved like the vaccine is working. We just felt
Yeah,
like, you know, oh my God, we did this, you know. That
yeah.
minute we were like, you know, that second, we worked continuously, I think more than 6 months to get into this state. It has like, but you know, it, I think technology wise sometimes we just feel like it is very important, you know. We can do great things, you know. We can change whole world, we can change everything. But sometimes I feel like technology is no man, you know. But
So
yeah,
what's your take on life now
life,
after such
you know, now,
huge
now I completely say I don't, like, I'm, before I used to have a fear of my life, you know. You know, oh my God, what will, if I die, what will happen? When we have gone through that state, now, okay, if I die, nothing is going to happen to me, you know. I came to that, I think we became very strong now, you know. Okay, fine, let it happen, you know. It's, we just thought like, you know, it's a part of life, you know. It's a cycle, we have to pass through that cycle, that's it, you know. Now we came to, you know, now our minds are so strong. We are okay, even if we die, nothing is going to happen, that's it. That time we were like scared of our lives, you know. Oh, you know, we were scared of life. Now no.
that what you're feeling, like you don't want to die like that, at least that's not how you want to be, like that's
Yeah,
it,
yeah,
like
that's it.
that's not okay. Yeah, I mean, obviously, but you know, God's always watching, the energies are always watching, so it wouldn't have
Yeah,
been like that if you know. I don't know,
yeah.
I mean, how was your parents reaction when you used to speak to them during those days?
My
Did
mom
they,
is
I'm
to
sure
cry.
they would have.
My mom is to cry. Trust me, she don't know that I'm working on this only. Trust me.
Oh,
Okay, I used to not answer her calls, like, 48 hours continuously I worked, okay? 48 hours.
mm,
And then, like, she, because we can't carry our phones also, it is like a procedure, like, we wear a different clothes when we enter into that, and we come out in a different clothes. So we were completely, like, we don't wear the clothes what we have inside the lab, and we just go out in a complete, and at that moment we can't even carry anything. So I have a locker where I need to keep my personal belongings, lock it, and then go. Okay, 48 hours, because it's COVID, right? So she don't know that I'm working in this kind of project, and she thinks I'm just at home. She used to say, okay, eat, sit, order online. Okay, don't go out, don't go for shopping. Okay, this is my mom message to me. And trust me, I never told her, like, I'm working, or she don't know. That point of time, she don't know that I'm working in a lab and I'm working on the same thing. And then I
wow.
was like, trust me, like, that day I cried in front of my mother. After 48 hours, I have got 102 calls from my mother. I still remember 102 calls, missed
One zero
calls.
two.
102 missed calls. I still remember 102 calls, missed calls from my mobile. And then I felt like, no, I call my mom, and then she don't call me normal call, trust me. She always calls me video call. And then I called her, and then that time I cried. you know 2 days are like, what happened to you? 2 days, it's almost all 2 days, you're not picking my call. I said, like, I'm okay, mama, I'm okay, don't worry, everything is fine. I was busy, my phone charger is not working, something happened to my phone. So I have to convince her. So yeah,
Yeah, of
obviously, like,
course, of course. You
I can't tell her, like, oh,
so
mama.
yes, you work like a super dude. Silently super. Anna?
Something kind of.
Yes, that.
When you have that passion, you automatically work, right?
So you always wanted to be in NHS or something, and then how did you navigate this thing?
First I worked with NHS. That time, what the government have given the rule is, like, even if you're a student, there is no restriction, you can work full time. You can work, because whoever working on this kind of projects, they don't have limitation. Universities should not stop them. There is a criteria that time. Government itself have passed that rule. So that time we did not
Correct.
have anything, so we just worked on it that time. And then felt like, okay, fine, we just gone through and passed through everything. Yeah, here we are now.
True, 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 true. Interesting. Very interesting,
Interesting.
honestly. Very
Yeah, how about you?
funny. How about me? What
Yeah,
about me?
what about you? How did you finish your masters? How is your masters?
Big, big, big. I very different. When I was so my I've been exposed to like very kind of journeys, So as you said, during COVID period, when I had COVID period, I wasn't studying actually. I was working, and then at that time, I had a very huge shift from working from office. Imagine in my time, there was not allowed any work from home. Only few people could do that, and I used to be like envious at some point, like. How do you get to enjoy at least even one day of comfort from work from what? Then, oh my god, I was so sad to hear the whole world is like, it's a lockdown. So it was a drastic change from moving in person to hybrid setting to completely work from home setting, and then
Yeah.
having that in that routine and then not having a routine at all.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, when I moved to campus in my final year,
Mm-hmm.
huge. The rent strike had happened, the finances has shoot up, the everything has had taken place, and
Mm-hmm.
then so many changes and hurdles like finding the right job. I had one highest paying job at that time, but the requirements was like I need to be available full time, but then obviously my visa conditions were playing a
Yeah,
body
yeah. I understand.
I've only been strong enough to navigate through. It
You
was
know, this
difficult.
is the, the jobs we like, whatever we like, that has a criteria of visa. Being, foreigners, I just feel like whatever job we like to do, that has, it has like lot of restrictions that we can't work. That's what I felt like. Whereas jobs, doesn't have money much requirements, they are not like jobs which we like, which maybe it's my personal thing, which I like. But whereas the requirements of visas and stuff, we struggle a lot. I just feel like, we struggle all the time, till we get come to a stage we are like, fighting for our lives. But yeah, I think once we settle down with, stuff and all, I think it's gonna be okay. It's like, okay, today it's past, okay, today is fine, okay, that's fine, tomorrow it's gonna be okay. But this winter makes me, totally depressed. Trust me, in these winters I just feel like, let me go back to India, man. No, this is not for me. I want to go back, but I just feel like, no, let me carry on. I just feel like sometimes I'm pushing myself to an extent. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, but it's okay.
Winters are funny. Well, I mean, obviously, no wonder why I want to stay longer at night, like awake. I pick up the energy by that time because when I'm awake, it's gloomy and dark,
Yeah,
obviously, and then it's strange to continue for a very long period of time. It's a balance of London, I would say, UK weather. People can hate it, criticize it. I mean, it's what it is. It's what it
we
is. You
have
can't do
to.
anything. There are winters, there's no night or there is no sunlight for like good time of period. Like, can't come. I mean, can complain and can't complain.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah.
It's been like that. I mean, maybe because winter baby, I don't have any grudges towards winter, but I love winter.
Okay. Yeah, I
But
too
I
love.
hate this clock cycle. This is something I am very, like now I'm like
Mm,
4 o'clock when I finish my lectures. It will be dark. 2 o'clock it gets dark. I mean, it just gets dark.
yeah, that's true.
When
But
snow, the whole time is gray. I'm like,
yeah,
why are you gray? Where is the sun?
I think hardly I saw this winter. I hardly saw. I think 2 hours is just day, and
Yeah.
completely it is. I just feel like every time it's night. I just feel dark. And you
I
don't.
was very, when I was very sick recently, someone was taking care of me, and then they just like silently tried to just clean up the area because when you're sick, you're not taking care of your
Yeah,
surroundings. My books are everywhere. My this there. So just clean little bit, and coincidentally, there was a ray of sunshine.
yeah.
When I woke up, I was like, "You did some magic. You moved something. There is sunshine." And he's like, "You chill,
I
chill."
think I think I think I think even if somebody gives us like diamond ring or something, I don't think we feel so much happy. Okay, I don't feel personally when I see
Vitamin.
when I see sunlight, it's more than that for me. Having
Yeah,
some precious thing. No, I just feel like, oh my god, I feel sun is so precious for us.
very much. I love it. Love skies.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, there was this wave inside me internally
Uh
when
huh.
I was in my first year. I wouldn't post anything and everything like around me, but I would look up, see beautiful patterns in the sky and post it. And I used to encourage to see that, and I was very happy to see that my peers started doing that at one point because this
Uh-huh.
was okay, but just in case you're busy at your working surroundings, don't forget to look outside, look up, just
Yeah.
look up. See,
Yeah, that's
there's no
true.
sun in the sky. I mean, it's just stay grounded and connected to the. I mean, like step by step. I mean, I was and I stopped when I was little. I was yes posting a lot about Instagram reels. Yeah, look this, look that, look this. I mean, still I do, but last year I was doing a lot. But then I was like so much. There comes a phase in every girl that nazar,
Nazar, yeah, that's true.
not
That's
self but posting other things. So that's something
you
that
know I think one person, he's a very good writer. Okay, he's a very good writer. He said once upon a time, when you're in stressed, okay, when you're in stressed, you walk looking at the top of the stars, and you walk, your stress levels will completely go down. When you look at the stars
Really?
or when you look at the sun, if you can see the sun and walk, whatever stress you
Yeah.
have, walk for 10 minutes. Don't look down. You have to walk on a plain ground. There is nothing. You just look at the top and walk for at least 10 minutes. Whatever stress you have, whatever tension you have, you will just get relief. I did it personally. I felt it. I did this, but I felt so much relaxed. I was so stressed, and I just kept my, the neck straight to the sky, looking at the stars. I walked for 10 minutes. I felt like so relaxing.
Yeah, Sri, I don't know why people call me at this time. Now I have to join again. I think I'm stuck on the screen again. My dad
That's
just called
fine.
me.
That's fine.
I have to join.
You can. Let's wait. Shall we to join back? We are just waiting for Selvi to join us back. Here you go. Finally joined again.
I'm back.
Yeah, you're back. You're back. Hello, welcome back. That's I want to tell one thing. The background, the tiles you have, they are amazing, They are amazing. Wow. Wow, that's when you have that, when you have that in your interior decoration, in your house, you just feel like you're in heaven. Oh. Mm-hmm. Oh. Mm. Wow.
This is one of our mock-up.
Wow. Wow. Oh,
Different.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm just planning to put like freestanding bathtub over here very soon.
Mm-hmm.
So it will happen sometime soon.
The
This has
same.
been adopted in two properties.
Okay, okay, okay.
Go on.
I think the next bathroom you showed, right? The bathroom one.
Yeah.
The next bathroom, not this. The next.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here there's a sink, right?
Alright.
Sink with blue.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
same what we have currently in our.
Wow.
Yeah, it's the same.
Yeah.
And
Which
I love
one?
that. It doesn't occupy much space, but it has a lot of storage inside. It has a
It has
lot.
beautiful storage.
Yeah,
Yeah. I
it's good.
love it. I
And
mean,
the
and
curve,
and
the
it's one room.
yeah, and in the curve, the way of curve it is,
Yeah.
it's like a curve, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
This
love
thing.
that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And when you
Got
open
it.
that, you have two compartments, right? One is,
That's true.
it was, I
Eh,
love that. Yeah.
There you go.
And
This one is still, the first drawer is bit tight, but
yeah,
I like the bottom one.
yeah, I love
It's
the
good,
storage
you
space.
know.
In bathroom we don't find this much storage. In UK I did not find this much storage space, but here this one
Very rare.
very rare, right? This is like, I think it is the most popular selling one, I think, currently, if I'm not wrong.
So true. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Very true. Very true. It's like
Yeah. Wow. Mm-hmm. Okay. Wow. Okay. 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 Yeah. Yeah. Now tell about your company, how you have, how you wanted to become an entrepreneur. Everybody wants like a smooth life, right? But yours is not that, you wanted, you know, an entrepreneur journey. What made you think? Because all girls want, like, at the end of the month, I need, like, some X amount of money in my account, and where I can pay my bills, where I can, happily be without any financial stress. And whereas you being like kind of, business, how do you manage them? It's not very easy. And this cost of living is mad. I feel like it's madness. How you're able to manage, and what made you to think, I want to become a business entrepreneur, and what made you?
um I was working. Obviously, I've had fixed time roles, and I have roles on based on the contract and stuff. I've done full time job and I've done part time job. What
Hmm.
I could see was the gap between the actual talent, the right people, and everything that was going around in the setting. And on the
Mhm.
other hand, I was like, there is so much amount of work which is not being done properly because there is no proper training given to the staff, and
Yeah.
then the expectation goes on the staff who has no input. Like or no one's gonna do something out of the way which they don't know about. And
Yeah.
if you're not able to train somebody properly, that's probably because the company or the business has no time. That was
Yes.
one where I could actually see the gap between the market of what a company or any venture holds as a vision, and what a person with a degree in a hand, with the
Yeah.
dreams in the mind and the heart, goes
Yeah.
ahead in life. Like us, like we just
Mm.
got out of here. Who knew we gonna be like this? I
Yeah.
couldn't see through the fact at that time that maybe only a fixed time job can help me pay my bills or help me shop.
Mm-hmm.
The more I think about the fact that um I read someone's comment that was very funny.
Yeah. That's a brilliant answer, I think, for us. But we as a girls, we want to be independent and we want to be successful. So that's the
Yeah,
reason we are doing this. But there are ways. That's true. That is also another option. Maybe that's not for us.
that's not for somebody who wants to salt mine.
Yeah, salt. That's true.
Woman.
Salt mine,
Yeah,
gold mine, diamond
in
mines. You know.
my yeah. Khole ki khudan.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
yeah, that was the funny thing. I had a lot of motivations built in me, and I didn't want it to restrict myself personally as myself in
Mm-hmm.
just one way of living. Having a business or having a company, I felt like opens a lot of doors for me as
Mm-hmm.
an individual, and me, not only just me as an individual, but also people who will be like as my team. I've always wanted to have that team of people and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
I just want to bridge that gap and work towards one vision. To be fair.
Yeah, because when you are a woman and when you are leading a team, and when you're speaking with people, like, the investors who are investing, you give them confidence, right? It is not like, it just, hey, come and invest me. Nobody is going to invest. How to, you should be able to be something different from others, right? So what convinced them, to come and invest? Is it the work you do, or like it's, the way of presenting, or like, what is the secret behind it?
So, obviously, finding investor was one of. But it's not somewhere I'm fully indulged into. That's other
Mm-hmm.
partners which aim to find right investors. Today was one of the exposure that I had with an investor, where the investor was like, "Do you have any question for me?" Because when I walked into the meeting, you know how often politics plays,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
yeah, I wasn't even informed that somebody has been, asked to come for this thing. Like, obviously, I would have been more on time. I came in like late back because somebody told me that, can you please fill me up? Like, I'm just gonna, go
Mm.
early today. I was like, fine. At certain time, because that's the commitment. Because I knew I'm waking up till like 4 o'clock in the morning, and
Yeah.
then so when I spoke to him, I was like, yeah, I have questions for you. What is your intake on my business? What do you see this as something? Are you
Mm.
feeling something about it?
Mm.
It's the same vision you hold. What can you bring to the table? We don't just need your money, because we have had that. We
Yeah.
have had investors who come forward who are like, okay, this is the money. You just give me the equity. This give me the return, and
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
everything goes beyond than that, because staffing, salary, everything is on stake.
Yeah.
Last month I was working, I think I had another vision in my head, which was like, how am I gonna work? I need to
Mm.
work for my own salary. If I
Yeah.
don't, if I don't get the customers in pipeline, if I don't get the clients sorted, the sales not gonna take place.
Mm.
This is a cycle. We need to have a positive cash flow, then negative cash flow. Believe
Yes.
me, I never studied when I was doing LLM.
Mm.
I
Mm.
LLB, nothing.
Yeah.
This
No. Yeah.
I picked up from whatever kind of
Yeah.
people I met.
Yeah.
People were like very much indulged to fiscal, financial, fintech, and all. Then I
Yeah.
had the mind into the trading side. I was like, Dad, I want to do this. I want to earn tax-free income. I want to
Yeah.
do this. He said, Sylvia, get a normal job. Stop doing this. I was like, you're not understanding, Dad. The thing is that I put so much energy in one job, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Something doesn't count. That politics I take home with my
Yes.
head.
That's.
Done something wrong? Have I done something wrong? Is it me? Is it you? Is it me? Is it you? That game. And then on the other hand, it's like, what after you are laid off? Same energy, same effort, same CV, same everywhere, no result. Then
Yeah.
again, you play the unfortunately game. I don't want to do that.
Yeah. That's true.
I
That's
don't
true.
want to. My parents have invested more than 3 crores INR, I believe, in my accommodation, in my living, in my, undergrad is not easy for
Yeah.
both sides.
Yeah.
It's like one kapda has been torn into pieces and there are dhagas.
Dagas. Yeah. 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 That's true.
Like,
By
what,
the time they make us to complete our masters, they spent a lot.
we are like, literally, they have spent monetary a lot, emotionally a lot. I have spent physically, mentally, emotionally a lot. So, and then all together, as a result, we are very different people. My
Yeah.
parents, and they're thinking different. They don't understand, like, okay, sometimes finances can hit in certain way.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
That's true.
I'm to live a very, like, childish lifestyle, like, I'm gonna go to school, I'm gonna go to work, straight away come to home. This is something for some those kind of people who are content in life, I think.
Yes. Yes.
Don't have to do networking, who don't have to be somewhere, like, they're
Yeah.
fine. They have sufficient, they're good, they have family. All they have to do is come home and give time to the family.
Family.
Some single. I can be around many XYZ places. I should be aiming to be somewhere in, on a holiday. In 7 years, I have not taken a single holiday.
Oh.
And might feel like, okay, you're studying in UK, you're having fun, or like my friends might feel like that. Oh, Sylvia, you're posting all fun, living life and all that on Instagram. But it's not that. It's something
Yeah.
I'm probably trying to attract some different kind of lifestyle. Like, you
Yeah.
know, just different being a
Yeah.
girl and being out and then
Yeah,
stepping
that's true. That's true. That
into.
being a girl, doing a business, doing a business is different, whereas the business you are doing is totally different. It's like, yours is like completely different, because the investors are trusting you and investing a huge amount of money, expecting the returns. It's just very thin line, the way the trust they have on you.
How we are presenting ourselves to them, like, it's like a lot of things. Sorry, my sauna. My
That's all right.
sauna. Yeah, you have no question for me, Shri?
No, you tell about, now through this, what you convey, what you want to convey to the people, like, is you are looking for an investors or buyers, or like, you want to, you know, advertise your products, or like, what you are doing exactly, so that if people wants to, browse through or what you are doing, you know, it's like, what you want to, convey.
I really wish that this outcome turns out to be positive if I share it on the platform, because I'm not outspoken at too many people yet. Um, uh, so there are let's start with two ventures that I have in mind.
Mm-hmm.
Which is like building my own company. Obviously, I cannot work on it for like a period of time now. It's gonna stay like, I mean, this is period when I can start having team working on the back end. Is like building it up, having a one stop system where I can provide legal services, have a law firm, and obviously students who are studying in universities can join me with it. And
Mm-hmm.
together we can work towards building the platform. I want investor. I don't know if it is the right word to use right now. Like, do I really want to seek just an investor, or do I really want somebody to be like a co-founder in it? Because
Mm-hmm.
um, having the same vision excites me a lot more than having just money on the table.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna need equipments. I'm gonna need like a proper guidance who's like, IT board people. They sit and then they know for the business model. These are the right platform, or the like organizing tools that you need, CRM or Zoho emails and stuff like that. And then for that, obviously, there's subscription. And to appoint
Mm-hmm.
people, I need to pay them a salary.
Yeah.
I'm with, yeah, I mean, students might want to work with me for a bit for free,
Mm-hmm.
but not everybody is going to work with me for a longer period of time.
Yeah,
So the challenge,
everybody. Yeah.
the reason why I want to have like an inclined vision is that this role is going to involve a lot of talking to a lot of people, lot of companies, lot of firms. I want to be speaking with high end lawyers who have a lot of work on the table which they find tedious to do, but I can use that opportunity to train my fellow students and be like, you know what, I'm going to give you a hands on training on the real work, and I
Yeah.
want you to learn so that you can actually put it on your CV. Which you, when you say fake CVs,
Yeah.
how sad is people
Yeah.
put fake CVs and get
Yeah.
through it, and people who has worked there, throughout like some mercy time, yeah,
Yeah,
they
that's
don't get,
true.
they don't get it, and they keep
Yeah,
on playing that unfortunately cycle. No matter how many times whoever parent says and come forward be like, oh Sylvia, the hard work pays off, there and here nahi hai, things works out. No, you're not having idea how much draining it is, the energy.
yeah,
Maybe
that's
yeah,
true.
first time it's okay, I've done 7 times in 7 years, I am drained.
Yeah.
I can't see myself doing this any further than this.
Yeah, I know, I know, I know. I know that, like,
So I
when
would.
when you are a legal, you're a solicitor. I know that, like, you have to gather information like end to end. You can't
Mm.
skip any point. It might be very
AI
silly.
can. Yeah.
It might be very silly, but you need every information. So that filing, that helps, for many people, how they don't even know what goes behind the legal things. Many of the people
Mm.
don't even know. But when they keep all this fake, as you're talking, this, they'll always have a fear that, what if I get a caught, that always kills a person. What if
Mm.
somebody comes to find out it's a fake, the fake experience. But whereas you can easily identify them, they have experience or not. They're just saying that they have experience. You can easily find out that.
Yeah. True.
Yeah. But I
about that.
think you will definitely become, I hope that, these two ventures will definitely, I think hopefully they both are gonna be okay. And I think you will have like whatever, and the other one, you started your interior designing, you started your billing
This is
materials.
this is actually my full-time job and part-time job. This
Okay,
is
okay.
where I was going to be part as a on a higher seat, but
Mm-hmm,
obviously because of visa requirements, I had to take it, and so I had to leave that seat empty for a bit, so someone else is going to take it. But
mm-hmm.
as I said, like now this is the period where I can see market more with a fresh perspective, informative side.
Yeah,
Now signing up in a commercial corporate, I would have more hands-on knowledge in hands, and then seeing it like that, and then but my other venture is actually called something very interesting. It's very IT focused, very very IT and legal compliant focus. It's going to be called Nudge,
oh,
and
that's great.
it's very 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 easy, Shri. Very
Oh,
easy.
let's do it. Let's
Tell
become a
me one thing.
millionaires.
Oh, of course, I love it. Tell me one thing. When you come to one place and
Uh-huh.
then it's new for you, how often do you struggle to find a restaurant that you want to have?
Yeah, yeah. I struggle a lot. Always, always, always I struggle.
Like,
I just go to Google, I just find all the time.
yeah, and then how do you prefer listening it, hearing out, or like taking a Google advice, or would you go by the word of the friend or like somebody who has experienced that thing very recently?
I would go with word of mouth, not with the Google reviews.
See, so and then suppose that right now, you're somewhere, and then you're like, I want to have fun, but you don't
Yeah,
know where to go because right now in front of you there are 10 clubs. What are you
yeah,
gonna? What are you gonna choose? Is this your vibe? Is this your people? Is this your tribe? And stuff
yeah,
like that. So this is what I want to do. What I'm gonna do is that wherever you are, Shri, your phone, you're gonna switch on your phone and you're gonna just put your location and you're gonna say, what are you feeling? And I'll tell you where to go.
mhm. Oh, that's
So
fantastic. Wow, it's amazing.
yeah, I mean, I
Quite
spoke
interesting.
about it, and I was like, I'll probably just charge £5 as like subscription fee. They were like, "Are you crazy? You must
Ah,
like good amount of money because you're making my life easy." Being
easy. Yeah.
in Central, where
Mm,
the night crimes are happening, and then obviously you want security, safety, and not
yeah,
that only posh people can access posh areas.
yeah,
We deserve sanity, peace of mind, and stuff like that
yeah.
too.
That's true. That's true.
So for that sake, I think
Yeah.
I would do this, and for this I really need an investor.
Yeah. Obviously, definitely, definitely, we definitely need it. I think
Yeah,
something is, which is like, in future, which is very important. And I think there's a lagging in it. I think it's going to be very successful. That's what I'm hoping. And
me
yeah, I think it's going to be very successful.
I believe so, Shri. I mean, it's about inclination of right cosmic energies now.
Yeah, you'll always have,
Actually,
like,
this is what really did.
when you are surrounded by positive, you automatically get that positivity. That boost up, you
Yeah,
always get it, like, when you have like people saying no, it will not work out. You don't even give a try, and you know that it's not gonna work, and it is 50-50. You may lose or you may win. And when people say no, it is you're gonna lose, obviously that makes you okay. Anyway, it's gonna lose. Why should I invest my energy in it? When people say, hey Selvi, go do we are there for you, we will push you, we will do whatever we could do. That gives people, I think, a kind of trust, and you get automatically a vibe and energy. I think it's called supernatural power or something. You invest more time in it. Obviously, like, yes, I can do it. That makes people, I think, something like, uh emotionally supporting people is very important, I feel. When you have people who can support you emotionally, I think then you can do drastic changes in your life. Whatever, I think you can break the walls, you can break anything. So I think that needs, I think currently you need a push, once the push is given, nobody can stop you.
Yeah, and I think that's the only thing. This is something has always held back, and I don't know how and why. But I think it's divine timing. Sometimes you take spiritual help, or like sometimes you take your
Friends.
advisory and friends help. So I think you know very interestingly, I switched on Instagram and I just heard somebody going live, and I only heard her for 2 to 3 seconds. I swear to God, I only heard to her for 2 to 3 seconds, and I was like, no, I'm not in the right state of mind to hear this out. And
Huh.
then talking about she was just talking about how you can achieve goals,
Mm-hmm.
visions, and everything with
Mm-hmm.
your partner. You don't have
Okay.
to let go. Like, she was focusing on like how,
Yeah,
maybe
yeah,
she was focusing
yeah,
on
yeah.
how people like you can focus on it with your partner, with
Mm-hmm.
your family, and I would add family too, because they're important.
Yeah,
Because uh, if you're more focused, I mean, there is no need to leave behind or push some people aside just
yeah.
because you are not alive. Maybe your momentum is needing some little attention, but then
Attention.
faster together. There is
Yes.
no way. There's no, yeah, I mean, some people feel like, okay, maybe he wants my money or she wants my
What's
money,
my
or
name?
maybe it's
Mm.
never like that. Everyone's
Yeah,
working. Yeah, I mean, and I really pray, like, this is how things are, because at the end of the day, that one product that together two people are working on is gonna
yeah,
feed 10 people in the family.
yeah.
You know,
That's true. That's true.
stuff like that. And I mean, it felt nice. That's why I said I wasn't in the right state of mind. And I was like, well, forget it.
No, no, I don't want
But
this now.
I
Nah, I'm
take
not.
over.
This is not for me. This is not meant for me.
No,
Yeah.
I don't have any partner yet. So cool.
Nah, no.
I have my dad, and someone is actually watching the live right now, because I was like, Dad, don't call me. I'm in a podcast.
I know, I know, I know. But I think, like, I think we, compared to India, like, I just feel like, whereas when we move to a different country,
Yeah.
as a girls, we like to have independence. Independence in the sense, I think it's financially independent. We want to be financially independent, where we can survive by us ourselves, and sometimes we can help others as well. I think this is the change which I see when you come to a foreign. I think I saw with many of my friends, and, like, my colleagues, whoever have come from different foreign countries. I just feel like when we are in our zone in India, we just earn money, we spend, we just think that. But whereas here, we always think we want to be independent, and we strive for it. I feel that makes women in foreign countries to think differently from in India, because we always think, like, I want to do something, apart from job, I want to do a business, I want to do invest somewhere, or I want to start my own business, whether it's small or big, or like whatever. Build a network, do connections. I think it's something, that is something in nowadays generation. I see that more, when we interact with people. I see it's a lot. It's huge. I haven't come across with men, but I come across with many girls who are entrepreneurs. So I feel like they're really thriving, They want to be
Yeah.
financially independent. They want, the financial freedom. They don't want to depend on anyone. They want to build something, they want to see themselves as a, yes, this is my empire, everybody is like, I think, whereas in India, you're, I think many people are, there are people who are there, but here coming, like, at least 80% of people are in this kind of thoughts, I want to be financially independent, I want to start something, I want to start my own business, I want to start something. I see that very enthusiasm in here in UK. I think maybe it's a cultural shift, or like, when you see, maybe it is also because of, the expenses, or like the way of cost of living, or, the whereas here local people, if you see how they enjoy,
Yeah,
every 2 3 months they go on a foreign, other country tour, they go, and the way of lifestyle they lead, or
yeah,
something,
yeah.
different. I think we are also like trying to become like them, or like we want to be ourselves and do different. That also could be, I think.
And for a woman to thrive and feel emperor about it, it takes a lot.
Yeah,
Do you realize, like
yeah, it's not
it
easy.
takes a lot. It's not one day thing ki, ha, we are thinking about it. Like men are like, yeah, I've got parents, I've got the back, I've got money, let's go.
Let's.
Women are
Yeah.
like planning strategically. They have felt it, they feel it in the bones. They think
And
about it,
for
and
our
they
marriage,
act.
trust me, how much they have to spend for our marriage, being a girls.
Yeah, I mean it's a big word, like
Yeah.
very huge. I mean, I feel parents education for a girl. No wonder why sometimes parents feel like that. Like
Mm-hmm.
like okay, we
That's
have to
true.
worry about you. We have to worry about everything, and then education, and then in India you can talk about thousands of time about the dowry. Like
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
not
that's true.
taking. We all know how what
Yeah,
I mean, obviously change is yet to has started in a lot of places and yet to fulfill
happen.
the
Yeah,
necessary requirements, I would say. But it's
yeah,
beautiful how things have shifting and working.
yeah. That's true. That's true.
Yeah, and it's good. Positive shifts is what I think we need.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Hopefully,
Yeah,
I think but your interior designing was amazing, I would say, and the collection is marvelous. No
thank you
words
so
to
much.
speak. It's no words, no words. I can't say, any. There's no word to describe it. I felt like, oh my god, if I have to have a own house, I'll definitely come to you and ask, Selvi, do whatever you want. I'm giving this to you. Make my house.
That's so sweet of you. That's very sweet of you. That's
Yeah,
very
I think,
sweet of you.
you know,
In some
and
time, due time, surely, surely.
yeah, yeah, definitely. One day I'm also gonna have my own house, and hopefully, you'll have your own chartered flight, and you'll
Oh
have
yeah,
your own villa.
something I'm dreaming of for a very long time, just by seeing on Netflix itself. I mean, I don't know
Yeah.
if you have ever picked up that I can do some Netflix accents very rapidly. Like it's just built in me, and I just pick it up and I feel very proud. I
Uh,
don't know how do I do that, but
or
anyway, yeah.
or
I
you
mean,
might, or else you might buy a mansion in UK and call me, Sri, I bought a
I wait,
mansion.
mention in UK and the
Yeah.
energy bill in UK. It's something I think. I think here it's good to learn money metrics and move. I would not want to spend much more money. I mean, to buy a car, I have to pay MOT, road tax, £100 insurance, this and that. It's like taking care of a child, not being
Child.
able. Oh my god! Imagine
I think
how
once you
secure somebody have to be.
Yeah, I think once you buy anything in UK, you are writing your life for them. If you buy a house, mortgage. If you buy a car, you are giving my whole 60 70 years. I'm gonna pay this to you. You know.
Yeah, that's something I would not want to sign on. That's something my husband can sign. Future husband, partner, you wanna do that, do that. I'd love to have a property in UK, but I don't know how will I cover it. I'd rather go somewhere like tax free and all. I would love to have a good.
Yeah. Yeah. That's that's true. That's true. Yeah, I know, I know. And it is not straightforward also. It's not even straightforward, you know. It's like, you know, it's like it's not at all a straightforward. If you have to buy a house, you have to give them n number of documents. They ask you, what is your salary? Where is the source of funds? Is it from you? And if your parents have to give, they have to show the source of funds from where they got, and they need to give you a legal document. They don't own any rights.
Huge, huge
Yeah.
responsibility, I would
Yeah,
say.
that's true. That's true.
Somebody around three.
No, 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 no. I heard some sound, so I was just seeing what is the
Yeah,
sound. But
I heard some sound too. I thought you have a cat or something. So it's like randomly and
yeah,
it's dying.
it's it's pet.
You have a pet, right?
No, in
You
our
sure,
house.
right? The way you're looking, it doesn't give me a pet vibe, okay? It gives me like a humanly vibe over there. Alright, I get it.
You got it.
I got it. Girl thing. We get it from that, I. Yeah.
It's a cat. You know, it's a cat, which is like
Oh,
my one of my roommate has it. So she has a cat which is like, oh my god, it's so cute. You know, if I see that, I just fell in love with it. It's blue
why
eyes and
don't you pick it up and bring it to the camera? Like,
I just closed my door. I think it's saying meow meow, and that's the reason I was like on the speaker.
right, Shri, please, Shri, you're live, Shri. Meow, meow. There was no meow meow. You didn't even get up
No,
from
it doesn't bark. It don't say any sound. It just walks. You know, you can hear. You know, when it just jumps. It just jumps. It just does so many things. You know, I'll send you that. You know, you just see how cute it is. Oh my god, it's so. I just love it. I feel like I want to have, but the insurance. You know, the way I have to take care with the lifestyle I have, I just feel like I can't take. You know, I
yeah,
feel
mention
it's,
obviously.
and the insurance cost is so high, and she has a GPS. You know, she has a GPS for it, because it just goes out. You know, she have to find where it is. She has
Yeah.
GPS in it, and you know, it's huge maintenance. It's not at all easy. Mm.
Everything.
At least I feel like, you know, in coming down the line, I feel like I'll have a dog.
I love dogs. They're
Yeah.
active. They're
Cat.
fun.
You know, what is the difference between cat and dog? You know, cat is something, you know, you can't trace it back. It will not come back to you. If it likes somewhere, it will just go. Dog is not like that.
Yeah,
Even if it goes
it will
somewhere, it
come.
will come back to you. You know, that's only the difference. That's why I want to go with dog only.
Interesting enough, in my university, I've always this thing happened. This was actually going on for a very long time, but I didn't realize until I moved on campus.
Okay.
And there was this one cat. It
Mm-hmm.
had four different names from
Mm-hmm.
four different halls, people everywhere. It's like somebody used to call it Stanley, somebody used to call it Mr. Cat, somebody used to call it Black Sheep, somebody used to call it Stan.
Uh-huh.
Lost.
Okay.
And then one night out of nowhere, my friend texted me saying, Sylvia, look. I'm like, what happened? And she's like, look. I'm like, what? She
Mm.
stays off campus. This
Mm.
cat
Mm.
was staying on our campus for a very long time, yeah?
Ah.
It's Sylvia 1 o'clock at night. This
Mm-hmm.
cat is sitting here. I'm like, you're telling me like it's my cat.
Ah.
It's not my cat.
But they're so cute, you know.
Sylvia, you know who is the owner of this cat? I was like, no, I don't know the owner of the cat. She's like, I know. I was like, okay, and the next doors
Ah.
never goes there.
One day what
I was
happened?
like, how
I
sad is
just,
that?
she went, I think she went on a holiday. So I was taking care. And then, I just closed it. I just take her for short time and I'll bring it back her. I'll not leave her for a long time. Okay. But one day what happened? She came back and then, she did not close the door. Okay. And the neighbor's cat came to into our home. And I'm like, uh, whose cat is this? I was like, I'm not understanding, where is our cat? How did this cat come? Where did that cat go? And I was like, it
Yeah.
went and it was in a different room, and this cat was roaming around. I don't know whose cat it is. Maybe my friend brought, like another cat, or is it something? I can't open the door and send it out because I don't know what it is, and I have to wait for her until she comes back, and then I have to take a decision that it is not our cat, and then I have to send it out.
So yeah, take a decision on that, man.
Yeah.
Well, oh my god, this reminds me. Shri,
Uh-huh.
sorry, I know it's pretty unprofessional, but how do, I don't know, do you follow Bollywood?
Which one?
Bollywood.
Uh-huh.
Have you heard about Saif Ali Khan got stabbed in his own house?
Yes, I heard it. I heard it. I think after stabbing him, he went to Salman Khan house also. you know I was like, and somebody was telling me what is the reason behind it. What is the reason behind he entering the house? He is demanding 1 crore rupee from Salman Khan, from Saif Ali Khan. I was like, man, who is going to keep 1 crore in the house? Who is going to keep? Who will have that? Everybody, no, nobody's going to do, like, these days, no one is liking to have money in the house. And that guy should be very rich robber. He directly asked, what, 1 crore. And then he went to Salman Khan house, but he was not able to enter into his house. The reason behind it is high security, it seems. He tried to enter
Oh,
Salman Khan
so
house.
he wanted to steal Salman Khan's house too.
Yes,
After
yes.
asking one
After
crore
this,
for
he went
Saif
to
Ali
Salman
Khan.
Khan. Yes, yes. That's what I heard of.
This is more
I
funny
think this,
news I've ever heard.
I think this guy is gonna be super rich robber.
You know he's already caught and arrested, Shri. I think you're not getting right sort
I
of
know.
information.
No, no,
I
I
was
know he
gonna
got
direct
arrested.
you to.
No, I think
Huh?
if the plan he did, it works out, then he's gonna be obviously richest robber. 1 crore from here, 1 crore from Salman Khan, from 1 crore from
You're
Shah
saying
Rukh Khan.
Salman Khan. Yesterday somebody said Shah Rukh Khan, and I was like, whoa, Shah
Oh
Rukh
yeah,
Khan?
Shah Rukh Khan.
You said
Sorry.
yeah, Shah Rukh Khan.
Yes, Shah Rukh Khan. Sorry, it's not
Do you
Salman
know
Khan.
how much difference is between Salman Khan and Shah Rukh Khan? Not just
I
in the
sorry,
Bollywood.
sorry, it's my mistake. It's Shah Rukh Khan. Maybe he had a plan of Salman Khan also. We don't know, right? He had
My
all the.
God, please, Shri,
No,
Shri,
he
I
might.
wasn't gonna take the topic there though. I was
No,
gonna go to the fact that how Urvashi Rautela went on like my mother gifted me a 100 crore watch, but you went to Salman Khan instead of Shah Rukh Khan.
I
What
don't know.
magic,
You know, maybe he had a list of Shah Rukh Khan also. We don't know, right?
dude? Who wants to go and attack in Mannat? Mannat is a very big property, like a money property.
That's what,
Mannat
like,
पे जाएगा वो.
he's well planned, right? Nobody was able to catch him, right? His plan works out, and then he's gonna be, like, richest robber.
But he was how sad. I mean, like, how can he just be like 1,000 crore? He would have been like, oh no, now I have to ask money.
I
So
think
sad,
it's.
yeah.
I think I don't know how he was able to enter the house itself. First of all, something like it's not very
Yeah.
easy. There should be a
Well,
very,
of course. I mean, either
nobody.
would be very surprising to know that their house would have not no sensory system, like
You
no
know,
fingerprint or like no
yeah, yeah.
eye or face recognition.
Because
It would
CC
be very
cameras will
weird.
be there all over. It's. I think if somebody enters the house,
Yeah.
it's like, you'll get a notification for, like, somebody entered, or I don't know how he was able to manage.
Anyway,
Million
I mean
dollar.
it is. did come across it. What the news what I heard anyway was that it was anyway a planned one. How can somebody just enter in someone's, this and that mansion, and then he's a Saif Ali Khan, a Patodi, up one with the palace, and
Yeah,
then uh, I feel like an Aaj Tak channel right now. So let's not do this.
yeah, it's not our. We are jumping from
Yeah.
one place to one place, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, when I just said wow, and that was the moment I realized, oh my god, Saif Ali Khan with the wow. And I was like, okay, let's ask you if you know about that. But
Yeah,
then you don't knew the whole murder plans, Sri.
you know, they have so much money. Yeah, I don't know where they invest and all. 1 crore, one movie they get like 30 crores, 40 crores. You know, they are they have money. You know, they have money. So
Yeah, it's not definitely lying out in a home. He's not baniya जो अपने पिल्लो और
yeah,
तकियों
that's
के
what na
नीचे
who will keep
पैसे
in the
रखेगा,
house. You know, everybody know. You know,
Especially in a flat, not even
that's
in a
true.
palace.
That's true. That's true.
Unless
That's
he
true.
just wanted to pick some souvenirs or something. But I mean, अगर उसने ये देख लिया और उसको ये if he knows this much language, I mean, he'll be like, अच्छा.
You know, I just felt like
Actually, I think, huh? You felt like
I just felt like why didn't he ask him a check, write down a check for me and give? You know, when he says I don't have
which
money,
he can cancel and then not even have to stab. Like, play smart, है ना?
है ना, these people don't have, you know. If I am okay,
Brains.
wait, you know, if I am wait, I don't have currently with me, I'll give you a check, take it, you know, and he can go, you know. He don't need to take all
Yeah.
this, you know. They are
Even he
not smart
hasn't
like
sat
they.
with NHS people, smart, intelligent dinner.
No, they did not know people who come from India to UK. They become already they become smart. You know,
Money
makes
must
money
be money.
for
In
money
a rich
everything.
man's world.
We know how to earn money. We know how to, you know, we can earn money. We can spend money. Go on one holiday, you
I
spend
think
all
we
the
are
money.
only spending money in UK, bro. Oh, UK is a place where you sign up one contract and welcome to 1,000
Yes, that's true.
gone from your account. I
You
have,
know,
my goodness, like my credit score was so much good, better, beautiful before I
beautiful.
signed up to any of these contracts,
Uh
credit
huh.
cards. I
Okay.
signed up, then my whole system went low. Like I signed up to a
Green
credit card.
to orange, yellow.
भाई orange से red पे आ रहा है.
Are
It's sad. Yeah, I
it's
need to
okay.
work on it.
One
It's
day, 7 figure,
seven figure,
7 figure.
8 figure, bro. 8 figure. Eight is my
One
number.
day, seven figure. After one 7 figure. Oh, how much is this 7 figures? You know?
Huh? I was like to dad, get a flat. So as if we were discussing, I was like, wait, which floor are you interested in? Then he goes like fourth. I was like, why not eight? He's like, why eight? I was like, eight is my lucky number. He's like, beta, I'm okay. We are old.
Oh my god. In India,
But
all flats are same. But here, as the flat goes up, the cost is also high.
that's what I was telling him. I was like, obviously, the higher the airspace, the more the money in return if you put it as a rental as well. He's like,
Mm.
why would I put it as a rental?
When you have your own house, you know, you like to enjoy
That's
your
not.
own.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah. So he was just like, bhai, you just chill right now. Don't worry about it. I mean, you also need to see if lifts not because it's India, right?
Yeah.
Lifts, the quality not working for how long. I was working in one of the properties over here, and
Mhm.
then there were like so many people who were living on fifth, sixth, seventh floor, and then there were ladies who were either pregnant or like very aged,
Ah.
and the lift was not working for like 5 months. So they
Oh
used to
my god.
express how difficult it has been, like pregnant ladies who are already pregnant and have a baby as well, who's still in a pushchair, picking it
Yeah.
up, taking it upstairs. Intense, bro, intense. Like the amount of
Yeah.
period I've worked there,
Mm.
I could do not much of my work but help those people whenever I used to go into that building.
Oh. Mm.
Was difficult, very difficult, and it's good. Like, I mean, in the moment we always make fun of our parents. Like, hey, what are you thinking? They're
Yeah,
thinking wise.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
I think the top floor should be lesser rate, and ground floor should be, decent the rate.
That's true.
But
That's
obviously, top floors
we need
go
to
with the
change. We
high
need to
rate.
change the rules now. Once we build our
भैया अपने घर वालों को पहले सेफ रखो फिर चेंज द रूल्स नाउ.
no, once we start our own constructions, buildings, we are gonna change this rule.
Let's see. We have. I'm probably talking because I haven't seen that height. Maybe when I see that height, I'll be like, oh, people were smart. वो भी किसी के घर वाले हैं.
Come down, rates down, up, down, like a share market. Today the price
Share market.
today the price of this flat is 2 crore. Tomorrow this flat cost is 1.5 crore. It's 50K down.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I have this. Yeah. Are you interested in properties and all that?
Yeah,
Is
but
there any new?
I think here you need to do some course now. If you want to sell and buy, you need to do a kind of, you know.
The estate ones, yeah, a few one or two small courses, but I was actually thinking to like obviously look into that side as well. Though
Mm.
even I haven't, I don't know. It's about life, Shri. I don't know how do you feel about it. I mean,
Hmm.
um, you're probably on a skilled worker visa right now, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah,
Just calling me, Shri. I think we'll have to wrap up this thing
yeah,
very
yeah.
soon.
That's fine. We'll catch up on a call. Yeah.
Yeah.
Take care.
Yeah,
All
but
the
I think
best.
this is a question which can go live as well.
Yeah.
Because you're on a skilled work visa, and I had a period of post-study work visa,
Mm-hmm.
and in that period when I felt that I can do a lot of things, I couldn't do a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel? Like, have you experienced anything like that? That you have
One thing,
done
when you're
something
on
and
a
you feel you
skilled
can
work
do?
visa, you're restricted. You can't do
Hmm.
business. First thing, you can't do
Hmm.
anything. You're bound to them
Hmm.
because they hold you. You are their property.
Hmm.
Do you know what I mean?
Hmm.
You are
Hmm.
completely bound to them. So you can't run
Hmm.
any business. You can't do any other jobs extra. You can't do that. And obviously, when you're on skilled work visa, you have to give your 100%, and they make you to
Hmm.
work more hours.
Hmm.
So you don't have time to think of other things, other aspects like, oh, why don't I do this, because you're constrained, you don't have freedom. Whereas you are on PSW, you have more opportunities. No one is going to stop you, no one is going to ask you why you are doing this, and you know how, if you are caught in, these kind of things, they deport you, if you're working for, something, cash in hand, all this stuff. But whereas in PSW, you have your own, you can start up your own company, you can start your own business, you can do 24 hours job, you can work like 10 hours somewhere,
Yeah.
another 10 hours. No, you don't have any restriction, you have your freedom, financial freedom, or you have your own time, you can, but you're not bound. Whereas skilled work visa, I feel like we are in a too much of pressure and stress. What if the sponsorer withdraw the sponsorship? You tell me
Hmm.
what is going to happen, and if you work somewhere, if you do some business, you're not allowed. And if you do some business, you know how, if they come to know, your life is always like, I just feel like you're bonded. Whereas PSW is not so. You have n number of opportunities. Yeah, you can do a lot. No one is going to question you. You can work for X, you can work for Y, you can take, like, contracts. You can ask them to give you a contract, get that contract, do it. That's it. You can get law, you're a lawyer, right? So you can go to any firm and approach them. I can do case studies, you can ask them to give you the files. You make the file and give it to them, and they pay you some money. So there are a lot of ways. so we can
Yeah.
discuss, but we need to first, I think research is very important when you start a business. Without
Yeah.
doing a research or anything, I just feel like we can't give our
Yeah.
100%. We need to
It's like
have like,
shooting arrows.
it's just throwing, you're just wasting your energy in throwing, that's it. And you end up, you don't have any energy anymore, and you'll give up. So you need to have like,
Yeah.
and one more thing, I just feel like rather than doing one person, whereas you do with group, you know
Mm.
you do with a group of people, I think that gives you better, because different people, you have strength, when you are down, somebody will push you up. When somebody is down, you'll push them up. Whereas you will not have all the time, you don't have the energy, man, you don't have that. That's my personal opinion. You'll not be at the same level of energy what you have today. Tomorrow it will not be the same. So the other person will have the energy, you will not have. So I just feel like business, when you're working in a business, I feel like it's like a networking. You need to have a network, and you need to have a people who will support you. And okay, we lost 100 pounds today, we did some business, we all invested. They need to be positive, and they shouldn't say, hey Selvi, because of you we invested in this and we lost. They shouldn't be. They should think as how you are. Okay, business is always not a profit, it is a loss as well. And it is a lesson for us, who takes that positive approach, not as a negative. No, some people in business, there are two things, shall we, what I have seen. Some people are just profits. I give you 100 rupees, make it 200, give it to me. They don't care what you do, how you do, they don't care. Okay, this is the one thing. The other business people, they tell you, okay, they invest you, and they help you to reach that level, and then they ask you, you give me this much percentage. I feel the second option is the correct option, because when you are putting your efforts, when you are in a dark state, they will help you out. But whereas this, giving 100 rupees and giving me back 200 rupees, it's like, it's not the case. There might be a loss. From where can you bring that 100 rupees and give it to them back? You are going to be in too much stress. They don't care, they just give me back. But I think that is also where, from the point of view, why they are giving you, they want profit. That's the reason they are investing. They are not. I'm not saying they are wrong. They are correct from from their point of view. But others are not like that. They will think like, if this company grows, instead of getting 100 now, I'll get millions next. Maybe, so that mindset, that kind of working mindset, I feel like it's always good to work. Maybe.
That's very true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
That's
so.
very. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, we'll come up
You're
with
right.
something, and then we can put collaboration and work together. I think hopefully we'll do something, obviously.
I'm sure. I believe we can do a lot more than this,
Yeah.
and it will be so nice. Oh my god. Let me drop you something. Guess who I'm meeting
Who?
next time? Next time.
Oh, when?
First, I think third, fourth, and fifth.
Okay, okay, they're coming here.
No, I'm going Essex.
Oh, okay, 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 okay. That's fine.
So yeah, let's see what that turns out because they have been constantly calling me and like constantly been on my back like okay come come come. So I was like fine then let's do it. I just hope I'm not I don't want to pay any more money to them.
Okay,
I
okay,
I you remember that time when I was speaking to you about it. I think I met Sarah as well after that and then I was like no
okay,
no not
okay.
working out. S. Mahoney, Paul Mahoney also got in touch afterwards. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know, but I think everybody reacted in a very negative way. Like like we are talking about business and the investment, the return on it. Obviously, I think everyone starts from somewhere, and this guy was very upset about how everyone just responded to that networking and
Mm.
things that have been shared over the call. I think he was very traumatized. So, I mean, Yeah, I never heard back after that. So I was
Yeah,
like,
I think,
okay,
yeah, I think we can have like, our, the group of people who we are, like whoever interested, we can welcome, we can just, sit at a restaurant and speak, whoever is interested, it's free for them, it's not always, we are not pressurizing anyone. But here I feel like the team, the people whom we are having, they all are like, everybody feels like, why should I waste my time, that's what I see in
yeah,
the team, that's what I see in the group, they were like, oh no, I'm busy today, I'm busy tomorrow, no, that doesn't work, this doesn't work. Then come up with some date, you just come up with some date, we all will discuss, yes, 6th of February, okay, I can be available, I can be available, okay. If nobody, if it is not working, because you can't say at the last minute and say you all come, everybody has their own plans, right? So give sufficient time for
yeah,
people, give them, so then we can come up,
yeah.
I think some people have
True.
exited the group also because the way of the group is not healthy,
Eating.
yeah.
I don't know. I mean about that group, though. I have no idea, Shri. But um, I'm very happy. Like through that, I think that group got formed after that. See how things forms. Like who
Yeah,
knew? I didn't meet you in that event, but I met you on the call through that group chat, and now on a
yeah,
podcast. So
yeah, that's, yeah, that's true, that's true. Yeah, that's true, that's true. Yeah, all the best, all the best for your meetup. And hello, hello, can you hear me? Yeah, yeah, I can hear you. All the best for your meetup, and I hope it's gonna be successful one. We can come up with some plan and start in future something. Yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely. I think I just feel like you're on PSW, right now. You're on your post study work visa right now, right? Or
yeah, now I am.
yeah, I think when is your visa expiring?
My visa has I have overridden now. I'm now joining my student visa.
You're gonna start your masters right now again.
Yeah, now, right now.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
not again. The first masters.
Okay, okay, now master. So you switch to student visa right now again, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I think you can work, I think you can work under, I think it's pretty much.
I mean, even with you, Shri, like if when we talk about this thing, you can still give 20 hours to the ventures you want to work on and work with,
Yes,
isn't it?
yes, yes, we can give.
Yeah, but obviously you are giving too much already in a workplace that focusing on a venture is a big call.
See, ultimately, like, there are like, people who said that, like, they have their own company, but they
Hmm.
want me to work for the company, they can sponsor me. It's like,
Hmm.
developing their business and stuff. So I think, something, if it is works out, I'm gonna switch to that. Like, they don't have any
Hmm.
restrictions, you know they're okay for me to do develop my own business or whatever I want to do. But ultimately I need to work for their business development and for their company. So if it works out, then it's gonna be fine for me. In I think it may take like a couple of months. So
Yeah.
let's see. It's like I'll be working with them, but obviously I can do my own. So yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. I understand that. I understand
Yeah,
that.
that's what I.
I'm yeah, I'm sure things will be, in
Mm,
the right takes time.
yeah,
But
that's it.
it's
Let this wave pass, then automatically everything will be fine.
yeah, that's true. That's true. All right then, Shri. It was
Take
very,
care.
very, very lovely meeting you. I hate
Meeting
the
you.
fact that it's very candid right now that I'm at work, I'm locking up and I'm
No,
walking
no, no, no.
now.
That's fine.
But
That's fine. That's fine. Take care of yourself.
work
Eat
from home
well.
it is.
As I promise you, one day I'll come
You
and
too.
prepare biryani for you. You know,
I think I'm very much looking forward to that too. So please do sometime very soon. You're not too
definitely.
far from me, so we can always plan meet up again.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
see. Let's
definitely.
try to jingle that group chat and see
Yeah,
what digital marketers are doing. Our digital marketing team.
yeah. Let's see what they're gonna. I think we can plan something in February or in summer because everyone
Yeah.
will be like, everyone will be interested rather than this winter. That's what I feel. Like we can plan close to the summer some meetup, and we can post that.
The
Yeah, summer is all about festives only. Yeah, that's true. What about holy plans? What are you doing for your holy plans? Where are you going? Okay, 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 okay. That's
my course. Yeah.
okay, okay. That's fine. We can just, you know, we can talk on the call and then, we'll just discuss about, what,
Anytime.
yeah. Yeah, always. take, take care. Bye bye. Take care of your health as well. No worries. Take care. Yeah. Bye bye. See you soon.